We need to talk about your career trajectory in tech. Writing code line by line used to be a safe professional bet. Now that exact skill set is being actively automated. OpenAI founder Sam Altman recently suggested that children should shift their focus away from traditional coding. The AI models available right now are already capable of handling baseline programming tasks. We are seeing the consequences at scale. Even TCS, a company historically known for job security, recently laid off 12,000 employees. Management points to a skill gap, but the reality is simpler. AI tools are now filling the productivity needs of large corporations faster and cheaper than human junior staff. This leaves you with a binary choice. You can continue competing as a manual code writer against models that don't sleep, or you can pivot. The market now requires AI orchestrators, professionals who direct the systems rather than typing the syntax. This chart tracks the result of this shift. The market value for purely manual coding is descending. Simultaneously, the demand for people who can plug these models together to solve complex problems is climbing. Integrating these tools is a matter of professional survival. When an entry-level worker uses AI to generate the same volume of code in an afternoon that a veteran produces in a week, the veteran's 10-year experience advantage effectively vanishes in the eyes of the payroll department. There is a simple benchmark to test your current standing. If your tool stack isn't saving you at least 10 hours of manual labor every week, you are operating at a competitive loss. Mastering the ROI of tool integration has become the primary technical differentiator. We can evaluate any AI tool stack by measuring 3 specific metrics: the required input, the expected outcome, and the hidden trade-offs. Phase 1 involves deep research and logic. You are replacing manual searches through Stack Overflow with high-context queries into models like Claude and DeepSeek. This matrix maps the ROI. Your input is massive documentation and specific constraints. Claude processes technical PDFs to generate complex architecture and code snippets. DeepSeek maintains logical consistency. The trade-off is hallucination risk, requiring rigorous quality assurance. Phase 2 moves into product and workflow automation. You are shifting from building isolated features to deploying autonomous business systems. Building this requires configuring custom AI agents and linking them to your CRM. This creates a 24/7 system where agents manage outreach and APIs forecast inventory. But this creates an absolute dependency on third-party APIs. If a provider changes pricing, your logic can break. In both phases, you trade the upfront time cost of manual building for the high-stakes responsibility of managing and validating complex systems. Phase 3 addresses client presentation and media. Solo developers can now produce enterprise-level pitching materials that previously required a dedicated design department. The matrix updates. You feed raw project data into generators like Gamma and use HeyGen for video. Within minutes, you have structured pitch decks and multilingual avatar videos. The hidden trade-off is brand dilution. Without manual refinement, AI-generated media looks homogenized. You save hours on design, but that time must be redirected into editing. AI provides the raw material, but a human must sculpt it to ensure it resonates with clients. These tools grant a single individual the capacity of a full agency. The primary role of the orchestrator is injecting taste and manual refinement to prevent automated outputs from feeling generic. AI-focused careers elevate technical knowledge into the realm of system design and validation. This scorecard maps each role. Students use Claude and Notebook LM to master system architecture. Junior developers integrate DeepSeek or Text Cortex to validate code faster than legacy peers. Solopreneurs leverage a multimodal stack like HeyGen and Gamma to act as a one-person agency. Where launching a prototype used to take months of manual backend development, these stacks can now generate a functional MVP in a single weekend. Because these tools are universally accessible, simply using AI offers no competitive advantage. The real value lies in the architectural discipline required to manage these systems reliably. Select your specific tech stack and master the prompting interfaces. Ultimately, your highest professional value now sits in the architecture you orchestrate and the AI logic you validate.